So someone was asking me about why I have the house water hooked up to our water system, especially since we pay for city water and we get great rainwater for free. Well, here's a good example of why you would do it. So this is our compost tea rain barrel. It's it's the final area where the rain comes when the whole system is full, and it fills up, and then we can get great nutrient rich compost water essentially from it. But I don't leave this thing full of water because then it just stinks really bad. So I kind of like fill it up, let it sit for a few hours so it starts to compost, and then drain it and use the water in the garden. But the only way that this can get filled is either I fill it from the rain system or the water system, which I already all have hooked up, or it rains. But the other thing that you can do, and you can see here, so this tank is absolutely full, and this tank is absolutely full because it rained during the night, and I'm not supplying the garden hose, and this is the house water. The house water is going in and the water system is open. So right now the house water is basically, this water is going nowhere, so there's no drainage. However, if I want to get some water for the compost tea, all I do is add a little bit of house water. Goes in there. It can't go against this one because I have it closed, so the water has to go over here. But because this one is full, then what will happen is all of a sudden I should start getting water for my compost tea. Might have to wait a little bit. So right now, then I can open this up and get some great composty water for the garden. So at the moment I already have a bucket full, so I don't really need any more, and I don't really need any more in the rain barrel. But I just wanted to show you so you can see how it's filling up there. So if I go over here, there's two ways, of course, I can turn it off. I can just leave the house on and turn this to off. So now house water is still fully pressurized, garden hose is possible, and this is that. Usually I do this, but I could also do that. But in this case, there's no reason for me to have the house water be pressurized. So I go like this, and you'll see quite quickly almost coming to a stop. Both tanks are full. So essentially what that allows me to do is, instead of having to get more hoses and feed the house water to this, or get a hose and fill this in, I can just turn one lever and activate all the different things that I use the water for. And that is why, one of the many reasons why I have the house water hooked up to the rain system.